Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to see understanding computer systems and networks. My name is Mohammad Naveed Nalim and this is my student ID. So let's start this. So before this video, this is the contents of my presentation. Internal components of a central processing unit CPU, function of a CPU, how computer hardware components work together, different types of storage media, how data is represented in computer systems, how inscription can be used to represent data, how images or sounds are represented in computer systems, how compression can aid the storage of data, images or sounds, a description of the purpose of logic gates, a description of the different types of computer network, a description of the hardware and transmission media used in computer networks, an identification range of World Wide Web technologies, a description of the purpose of different types of computer network topology. The first one, internal components of a CPU, key parts inside the CPU, control unit, manages and coordinates all CPU operations, tells other components what to do and when. Arithmetic logic unit, performs calculations, addition, subtraction, and compressions. Registers, very small, very fast memory inside the CPU. Stores data and instructions currently being used. Cache memory, stores frequently used data to speed up processing. Function of a CPU. The CPU is the brain of the computer. It fetches, decodes and executes instructions. Controls how data moves between memory and devices. Processes input to produce output. How computer hardware components work together. Input devices send data, keyboard, mouse. CPU processes the data. RAM temporarily stores data and programs in use. Storage devices store data permanently, HDD and SSD. Output devices display results, monitor and printer. All components communicate using the motherboard and buses. Different types of storage media, primary storage and the secondary storage. Primary storage, RAM, temporarily volatile and fast. ROM, permanent and non-volatile. Secondary storage, hard disk drive HDD, large capacity, slower. Solid state drive SSD, faster, more expensive. USB flash drive, portable storage. Optical discs CD, DVD and Blu-ray. Cloud storage, online storage, Google Drive and OneDrive. How data is represented in computer systems. Computers use binary 0 and 1. A bit, smallest unit 0 or 1. A byte 8 bits. Characters stored using ASCII or Unicode. Numbers represented using binary values. How inscription can be used to represent data. Inscription scramble data to protect it. Converts readable data, plain text, into unreadable data, ciphertext. Requires a key to decrypt. Used for online banking, password protection, secure messaging. How images and sounds are represented in computer systems. Images made up of pixels. Each pixel stores colors data. Resolution means numbers of pixels. Color depth means numbers of colors. Sound stored as digital samples. Sample rate, how often sound is recorded. Bit depth, accuracy of sound. How compression can aid the storage of data, images or sounds. Compression reduces file size, saves storage space and speeds of transfer. Lossless compression, no data lost, zip or PNG. Used for text and important files. Lossy compression, some data lost, JPEG or MP3. Used for music, images and videos. Purpose of logic gates. Logic gates are basic building blocks of circuits. They make decisions using binary input. Used inside CPUs and electronic devices. Examples: AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate and XOR gate. and Snowgate. You can see here the images also. Different types of computer network: LAN, local area network; small area, school or home; WAN, wide area network, large area internet access; MAN, metropolitan area network, city to wide; PAN, personal area network, personal devices, Bluetooth or others, mobile hotspots. Hardware and transmission media used in computer networks: network hardware, router, switch, modem; network interface card, NIC; transmission media, wired, Ethernet cables, fiber optic; wireless, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and radio waves. Identification of World Wide Web technologies: HTML, structure of web pages; CSS, styling and layout; JavaScript, interactivity; HTTP, HTTPS, web communication protocols; web browsers, Chrome, Firefox, Edge; web servers, host websites; bus topology, single cable, cheap but unreliable; star topology, central hub, easy to manage; ring topology, data travels in a loop; mesh topology, highly reliable and expensive; tree topology, hierarchical structure. So these are the reference for the presentation. So thanks for watching guys. My YouTube video link is I am going to add here. Thanks, bye.